Yesterday, I almost ended up back in jail. Not for new charges, not because I was wilding out, over restitution, old probation fees from 10 plus years ago. That's the system. It'll dig up your past just to try to drag you back. As soon as they threw me in that cold cell, it all came rushing back. The door slamming, the cement bench, the smell. If you've ever been there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's been a little over a decade since I felt that. And I said to myself, nah, this can't be my reality again. Judge set bail for $5,733 cash, or a little over $1,000 in probation fees. It's 3:30 p.m. They closed at 4:15. Clock ticking. I'm scrambling. Then out of nowhere, officer with 32 years in, about to retire, pulls me out, takes me to the ATM. Problem is, there's a $500 limit. Time's running out. Then his coworker, older lady who happened to be from my old stomping grounds in West Philly, says, hey, cash at me and I'll pull it out for you. By 4:09, it was all done. But if they hadn't helped me, I would have sat for at least 3 weeks, minimum. That moment taught me two things. One, old ties will always try to pull you back, even when you're not that man anymore. Two, protecting your identity is more important than anything else. See, I've done time before. I know how to adapt. I know how to make it through. But the cost this time wouldn't have been the 3 weeks. It would have been my self-image. And that's way more expensive. By the grace of God, I made it out. But he also sent me a reminder. If you don't keep moving forward, the past will keep reaching for you. And it hit me. The same way bad choices from 10 years ago can still cost you today, the work you're doing now can still pay you later. Even when it's invisible. Even when it feels like it's not working. Like Myron Golden said, when it seems like it's not working, it's working on you. Because all work works. So I had to check myself. Am I feeding into old chains or stacking future freedom? That's why I live by what I call the elite rules of engagement, which is pretty much just 3 simple rules that you can apply to any area of your life. And it's 3 Ds, right? The first one is define. Define who you are, not who the system say you are, not who your 3rd grade teacher told you who you were, but who you are today, right? Who you're becoming each and every day over time. Number 2 is direction. You have to have an aim. If you don't have an aim, you're just going to continue to go back in circles and end up back where you were. It's like driving without a GPS. You're going to continue to end up in the same locations. You're going to continue to run in circles, or you're just going to end up lost. So make sure you have a direction. All right, and the 3rd D in the elite rules of engagement is discipline, right? So you have to define who you are. You have to have a direction, and then you have to have discipline for those other 2 things, right? So a lot of us, we know what to do. We even know how to do it, but we may not do it because we don't have the discipline. But that discipline is with stacks. You need to know what you need to do every day and do it even if you don't feel like it. So even if you aren't motivated, you still do it. That's the discipline. Prayer, going to the gym, taking care of your body, taking care of your mental well-being, or whatever it is, just spirituality, and just being disciplined in the things you know you need to do. I can't afford to go back. Not because of fear, because of identity. I'm not the man I was when I caught those charges. I'm building into someone different. A man who leaves tools, not trauma. That's legacy. That's freedom. All right, if this hits you, drop a comment. What's one thing from your past that still tries to pull you back? Also, subscribe because every week I'm exposing the program and the system and dropping raw game to help us all break free. Stay true.